Welcome to, damn, I was going to say hot take.
Welcome to Cam's Hot Takes.
Well, this is not hot takes. Welcome to TekTalk, where we talk tech, people, and perspectives. My name is Kellen Blake, and I'm your host. And today we have a special guest, Ava Daly. And I'm so excited to have you here, and I'm excited to do this episode. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm excited. This is gonna be.
I'm
a lot
excited
of fun.
too. I know it'll be a good time.
It's so fun because like the way that this came about was you watched another episode and you kind of just stopped by, and I was like, dang, like who are you? Like I need to get to know you a little bit. Like
I had seen the episode of Bianca, and then I came in on you guys filming Dilly, and I was like, what is this cool like production
and now
going
you're
on?
here.
Yeah.
So this is awesome. So you've seen a couple episodes. You know how it goes. We get straight to the business. So our first game we play all the time is Would You Rather.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna be kind of rapid fire, but I also may want to know like why you chose what you chose.
Okay, because I do have some hot takes on some things. So
all right.
we'll see.
I'm excited to see what we got. All right.
Okay.
So the first thing, would you rather coffee or tea?
I don't like tea. I'm actually not a fan of like iced tea, hot tea, anything. So coffee all the way.
I'm not a fan of coffee, so I don't.
Interesting.
I like, honestly, it's funny though. I like the smell of coffee beans.
Okay.
It like wakes me up
Yeah,
in
that
the
smells
morning.
good.
You know,
I
but-
used to not be a fan of coffee at all. Like I would go to Starbucks and get like frappuccinos.
Yeah.
Then I started forcing myself, and I feel like as you get older and the stress piles on, it's like, wait, this does taste better than I thought it did.
I don't know if I'll ever be able. See, I don't know. If you do coffee, do you do energy drinks?
No, I don't do any energy drinks. I had tried to have like Celsius, you know, those Alanis, but they all taste like battery acid to me, honestly.
They are pretty bad. That used to be, Red Bull used to be my downfall, so.
Red Bull's not terrible, but I think like the better of the energy drinks, but.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, no Celsius.
All right, so no tea.
Nope.
Ava's going for the coffee. All right.
For sure.
That's disagreement number one. All right, next one. Would you rather an ice cream maker or a slushy machine?
Ooh, I think maybe a slushy machine so I can spike it. That would be my first thought.
I don't even like ice cream that much. I eat ice cream maybe once a year.
Really?
I can't.
I eat ice cream almost every night, I think.
What is your go-to ice cream flavor?
If calories had no whatever, I would say my go-to is like a Reese's peanut butter ice cream. Anything peanut butter, I love.
See, I can't even relate. I'm allergic to all nuts. So
Okay.
I can't do that. If I do ice cream, it'll be like chocolate chip cookie dough though.
Okay, chocolate chip cookie dough is a good one.
Yeah.
Or like a mint chocolate chip.
Okay, so ice cream. Wait, did you say slushy?
No, I said a slushy machine. I said slushy machine though, but I do love ice cream, but I would choose
I think
slushy.
I agree with you on the slushy machine there. All right.
Okay.
All right. Would you rather gas stove or electric?
Electric, which I feel like is a hot take because everyone says a gas stove is so much better, but I've only grown up with electric, so
That's fair.
I just don't really know how to use a gas stove.
I think I've had an electric stove so long now. I started off with gas and they heat up differently.
Yeah.
So you have to like take your time more with one versus the
Exactly.
other, and so I don't know, I'm torn between the two. I think it just depends on what I'm making. So
People say the food tastes different with a gas stove though.
that might have to be a test.
So,
we might have to test that out.
Like just scramble eggs on an electric and a gas and see if there's a difference.
We'll have to try that. I think I might go electric with you.
Okay.
On that.
Yeah. It's easy.
It is easy. And it's easier to, I don't know if it's easier to clean.
I think it could be.
It could
like
be.
if something's spilled, it would be easier to clean on an electric than a gas, I think.
That is true. That is, we'll get
Just the open flame scares me a little.
a little bit. We'll get to the cleaning though. All right. Would you rather an air fryer or a slow cooker?
Ooh.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna go with air fryer.
I'm going air fryer
Yeah,
too. You can
'cause
make
it's easier.
anything
Yes.
pretty much in an air fryer and it tastes
It
pretty
tastes so good. Yes.
Slow cooker, I'm only making a certain amount of like things.
There's only certain things you
Yeah.
can make, but you could throw almost anything into an air fryer.
That is
turn out
fair.
good.
All right, we're like 3 for 4 right now.
Yeah.
Would you rather follow a recipe or freestyle?
I love cooking. It's
Yeah.
like one of my favorite things to do. So like I'll save a bunch of recipes, but I will like switch them up a little bit, especially in terms of like sauces and stuff.
Okay.
Like I'll kind of add my own twist to it. So
Okay.
I feel like a little bit of both with that, but
That's
for
fair.
the most part following the recipe.
I think I start following a recipe and then it's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna add this, I'm gonna sprinkle
Yeah.
this. I'm not a big measuring person unless I'm baking.
Okay. Yes, baking you have to be
Baking, I gotta like
Be
measure it out.
precise.
Yeah, be precise. But when it comes to like cooking, man,
Yeah.
throw it in there, throw this in there, left and
I'm
right.
the same way
here for
too.
it. That's hilarious. All right, cool. Last one. Would you
Okay.
rather have a smart kitchen or like old traditional kitchen tools? So like a mixer versus hand mixing.
That's a really good one. I think I would just go with a smart kitchen.
You would.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I would like to do the whole traditional thing, but I think I would start getting a little lazy and then be like, oh, I
That's
don't want to
fair.
cook, I don't want to do this. So if it's gonna make it easier,
Yeah.
smart kitchen.
See, I might be torn. That might be another one where we do because I think, like you said, the gas stove and the electric oven, it tastes different.
Yeah.
I think it tastes different if you're like hand mixing versus like an actual mixer.
But
I'm
do you
also-
think it only tastes different because like after you cook, it's like I feel like your food tastes better if you cooked it
That is
because
true.
you're like, oh, I put in all this work beforehand versus like getting it at a restaurant. It's different. So it's like because you're really putting in that work, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, this tastes better versus.
That's also a hot take, I feel like, too, because when most people cook, I feel like they don't want to eat what they made.
Yeah.
For me, I love to eat what I made. Like,
Me
I made
too.
it for a reason.
I'm like, I'm first plate. Like nobody else touch it. Hold on.
That's hilarious. All right, cool. So we're gonna go smart kitchen. We might
Yeah.
differ on that one.
It's just easier.
Well, thank you for playing that.
Yeah.
That, as you
Those
can
are good
see,
questions.
as you can see, the theme, and I forgot to mention this at the beginning, was cooking and your love for cooking and
Yeah.
passion and everything. So, how did that become about?
I would say it started when I was younger.
Mhm.
My dad and I used to always make pancakes in the morning for
Okay.
breakfast, and like he makes the best pancakes. My whole entire family can attest to this. Like
Okay.
we'll have him make stacks Sunday morning, so I would just always like watch him and like look over his shoulder. And he's very much eyeing the thing too. Like he's not a measuring type of guy, so. I would just kind of watch him, and then I was like,
Okay.
"This is fun." And he makes like the best sandwiches too. He's a really good cooker, so I feel like watching him make
So stem from pops.
yeah, it stemmed
Alright.
from him for sure.
So, what? All right, pancakes. Do we do thick and fluffy or like silver dollar?
I like a thick and fluffy pancake. Yeah,
We
that's
might
much
be like
better.
long lost twins or something like that for the most part.
Yeah, and
I'm there for it.
I've taken on his pancake.
Oh,
Yeah,
snap.
so now I'm the one who's making pancakes for everyone in the family.
Are you like a decorative pancake maker, like chocolate chips, blueberries,
Yes.
or are we like original
So-
stack?
I used to like put the craziest, I feel like combinations on my pancakes. Or like in the morning if I was craving a donut, my dad would make me a pancake and cut a hole in the middle so it like
That's
looked like a
hilarious.
donut, and he'd put like peanut butter on it, strawberries, bananas. So yeah, I know. I was very much a daddy's girl.
Look, I'm
he
here
was
for
doing
it.
everything
It
for
sounds
me.
like I need to come visit or something like that. That sounds amazing. And
Yeah.
it's so it's funny because all of this stuff is like, I'm in marketing. We haven't got to what you do yet, but
yes.
it also helps like the creativity.
Yeah.
So like cooking stems not only just cooking, but like you have creativity. You said you started adding. I want to see what is the wildest like topping you probably added to a pancake.
Honestly, that's probably, I guess, peanut butter. Like,
Peanut
just
butter?
smearing, like, Jif peanut butter onto the pancake and
Yeah.
maybe adding, like, some whipped cream and stuff like that. It turns into
That
a little
sounds
bit of
like-
a dessert.
That's a cake.
Yeah. But I have a sweet tooth, so anything like that sounds, like, so good to me.
That was my New Year's thing. So I have a sweet tooth as well.
Yeah.
I love the cakes, the cookies, the
Yes.
ice.
But you don't like ice cream.
Ice cream I can tie.
That's, like, to the side a little.
Side, yeah.
Okay.
But like as far as cookies and like cupcakes and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, I was like, yeah, I need to chill. So that's
Yeah.
my one goal this year
It's
is
like, maybe
to
I should make that my
is
New
to
Year's
cut out
resolution.
sweets.
Ooh, cut out them, like, completely?
Yeah. But like
Wow.
just certain things like cookies and cake. Like I ate some cereal
Yeah.
this morning. I don't. I give myself a little leeway when I do things like this, but like
Yeah.
cookies and cakes and stuff like that.
I'm very much into like working out too, so like I'm trying to hit my protein during
Balance.
the day, and then yeah, at the end of the night I'm like, I just want a bowl of ice cream,
A sweet tooth.
or like a crumble cookie or
Look,
something.
I try to replace it with like fake sweet things, so like oatmeal, even though it's
Ooh,
not good.
That's good.
It is
yeah.
good, but it's not good.
Yeah, but like it's better than like having
Yeah,
a whole
so
cookie or whatever.
That's where I try to
balance.
it. Like that's my.
Still satisfy the craving.
You know what I'm
but-
saying?
Yeah.
Look, that's awesome. All right, so cooking stems from Pops.
Yes.
We get into that. What is your favorite dish to make,
Ooh,
or one of your favorite dishes to make?
That's a really good question.
And if you have more than one, you can
Hmm.
name them off.
My favorite dish to make.
Yeah.
I would say breakfast in the morning. There's a favorite thing that I make almost every day,
Okay.
which is I'll make 2 sunny side up eggs,
Okay.
have a side of bread, and then I'll take half a cup of cottage cheese and mix it with avocado.
Mhm.
And I'll put it like on my eggs, on my toast, like on everything, and it is so good.
It's like an
very
elevated,
underrated.
Avocado toast.
Yeah, it is.
Cottage cheese, I've never had a thing for cottage cheese.
You don't like it?
It's not my favorite.
I think you need to try specifically the Good Culture brand.
Okay.
And then also, like I said, if you have plain cottage cheese, sometimes it's not that good.
Yeah.
But putting like an everything bagel seasoning on top, or like
Okay.
mixing it with avocado or honey,
I might have to
it's
give it a
good.
shot.
You'll have to give it another try.
All right, so that's breakfast. What about
Yeah.
like main meal? We'll go breakfast, main meal, and dessert.
Okay, main meal, I love making like a teriyaki barbecue chicken or like a
Okay.
chicken stir fry.
Okay.
Those are my favorites because also you can kind of just throw it all into a bowl.
We're gonna have to get you a catering company. You're gonna have to start making some lunch around here or something like that.
Yeah, no, that's probably my favorite to make. Or I love making ceviche with my grandma.
Ah.
That's also super fun.
Ceviche is very good.
It's super good. It's also just throwing everything in, mixing it,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So those are probably my favorite dinner dishes to make.
Okay.
And then dessert, I love a good brownie, like a good brownie mix.
Like chocolate.
Yeah, like double chocolate chip fudge brownie is very chocolatey.
Do you like dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Milk chocolate.
Like
I've
dark
been better with dark chocolate. I think
Yeah.
if it's like mixed into stuff,
Yeah.
it tastes better.
Yeah.
But I could never eat like a plain dark chocolate bar. I don't know.
I'm not a bar. I like the little chocolate. They have like chocolate chips.
Yeah, I could do
I
that.
like those.
It's healthier for you too.
Little dark chocolate, some wine, you know.
Yeah, that's good. Dark
goes-
chocolate and wine are a good pair.
Goes a long way.
Yeah.
It's great on a Friday night, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. All right, so we're going to transition into work.
Okay.
All right, so we have fun with the cooking. I think we'll come back to that though.
Yeah.
So we'll put that in the pocket.
Okay.
So you're in HQ services.
Yes.
What is your work-life journey? Is this your first job? What was your first job? How did we get to
So
where
I
we are?
started working retail at Dulles Town Center.
Okay.
I was working at this little boutique and stuff. Started in high school, but just
Mm-hmm.
kind of worked weekends. And then I transitioned over to working in veterinary medicine as a receptionist and veterinary assistant.
Okay.
So I kind of gained a lot of like administrative skills from working as a
Yeah.
receptionist and a lot of people skills from interacting with clients all day.
Yeah.
And then I had transitioned over from animal health care to human health care and worked at a dermatology clinic for a little bit,
Okay.
which was a lot of fun. And yeah, it was more people interaction then too, not as
Yeah.
much with the animals, of course.
Yeah.
But after that, I started here as an intern, just for events and kind of doing stuff with that, and
Yeah.
really enjoyed it. I was a little nervous about working in an office because it was such a big change. Like, working at an animal clinic especially, or a dermatologist,
Yeah.
like some people will come in with emergencies and stuff.
Yeah.
Here it's a little bit more mellow and stuff. You're only
Mellow.
in the sense you're only
Just
interacting
joking.
with the same, 20, 30 people
Yeah, I
a
got
day,
you.
stuff like that. You're not meeting new people constantly,
That's
so I was
fair.
a little nervous about the transition, but
Yeah.
I honestly love working in an office. I feel
That's
like
awesome.
it's so fun. Yeah.
See, and that goes into another question I was going to have for you. Working in the office, I feel like we're in an era where a lot of people work either hybrid or from home.
Yes.
So, working in the office, my first question is, what are your top 5, or if you don't have 5, we'll go 3,
Okay.
desk essentials?
Ooh,
Like, you
top
gotta
3.
have-
That's a good one.
You gotta have them at your desk, and it helps you focus. It helps you get your work done. Obviously,
Okay.
not like your laptop or anything
Yeah.
like that, but
Okay, top 3. I would say definitely water or some sort of drink. I need
Okay.
something to always
Alright.
sip on.
that's fair.
Whether it's like a soda from the break room or just my Stanley cup, I need something to
Okay.
just kind of sip on. And then, trying to think of the other 2.
It could be, let's see, I know briefly that you love animals. It could be a picture. It could be, I don't know, do people still use stress balls?
People do use stress balls. I do like having pictures of all of my dogs. They're not my dogs, but I have
Yeah.
a picture of my dog and then from friends and
Yeah.
family's dogs. I love looking at those when I'm stressed out because they're my favorite. I'm I'm gonna come home to you later.
How many dogs do you have pictures of at your desk?
I think 4 or 5, but I'm planning on adding more, and I kind of want to add little Hall of Fame, but for dogs. So I
Okay.
have a picture of Kimba that I want to put up. And then I have a picture of a few other of my friends' dogs I want to add in there. Because
I
I
have
just
to-
want to have a whole like wall of them.
I don't know if we haven't done like thank you gifts for people that have done interviews, but I would have the perfect thank you gift for doing an interview for you. And I can't tell you what it is because I actually might try to make it happen. But,
Okay.
All right, so we got picture frame, water. Let's go one more.
My last one is I recently started doing this on my whiteboard. I write a quote of the week.
I saw that.
Yeah, so I've been doing that for the past few months, and I actually really like it because sometimes when I'm walking past it, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I kind of try to do something that's going to be tailored to the week. So, like, if I know I'm going to be super stressed or super busy that week, it'll be, about, like, not giving up or something like that. So, having
What is
that
this week's quote? Sorry.
Oh, that's a...
Oh, dang, I put you on the spot.
I had it saved. Wait, let me look.
All right.
I think I had it saved somewhere.
That's funny. Well,
I mostly find them off Pinterest or like TikTok.
I'm not mad at it. I think that's a fun thing. We're gonna put the quote like right here, and that's gonna be the quote of this is the quote of the year.
Yeah, right. So the quote is, "It won't happen overnight, but if you quit, it won't happen at all."
That is facts. So
Yeah, that's
come to
my
Tech
quote.
Talk for your motivational
Yes.
quotes, and come to Ava every week and stop by her desk if you're at HQ.
Right. If you ever need a quote and ever need to pick me up.
Yeah.
And people have come by my desk and been like, "Oh, I looked at your quote this week." And
Yeah.
so as soon as people started doing that, I was like, okay, I gotta keep putting it, because you never know who needs to hear something when they need to hear it.
That's important too, and I was just gonna say that. I think when you work in an office, like having that open space and like obviously like this is your private space in a way.
Yeah.
But, like, having things that affect other people because you never know what people are going through is very inspirational and it's just like helpful, in a way that you might not even be thinking about.
Exactly. Like we're all coworkers, but we all know that we have personal lives outside of this. So it's like you try to, when you come into the office, leave that stuff behind. But of course, there are things that are still going to be on your mind and stuff like that. So I feel like having that there,
That's fair.
makes people like, hey, we're all human.
Yeah.
I get it.
That is very true. And I mean, I'm not even here. I might start asking you, hey, what's the quote this week from afar?
Yeah.
But I think that's awesome that you do that. And,
yeah, thank you. But those are my top 3.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. If there was you had to describe your job in like one sentence to somebody that has no idea what you do, what would it be?
Oh, I have to think about this in like one sentence. I could probably do it in like a few sentences. I would tell somebody if I had no idea what I was doing that I work at an IT company. The first thing I always say is I work at an IT company, but I don't do anything IT really related. Because I think then people start talking to me about computers and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not that well versed in it.
That's fair.
But any type of like meetings we have, trade shows, offsites, conferences, company events, company morale, anything like that, I assist with. So if you need swag, if you need transportation, if you need food, if you need anything like that. Sometimes it's very niche in certain things, and I'll be like doing stuff for my job and I'm like, wow, this is so, I wouldn't have thought I would be doing this, but anything like helpful or anything like that they need, they come to me.
And as you mentioned, we are an IT company, but you're not really into tech, doing a lot of tech stuff. But I do want to make a tech question.
Yes.
What is one piece of tech that makes your job easier? Or what is one piece of tech that you don't have that it doesn't even have to exist, but something that if it did, like this would make my job 10 times easier?
Oh, that's a good one. I'm trying to think.
And I don't know, but I'm fixated on like the robots now that are helping.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be nice. I think like being in 2 places at once. I think it would be super nice to have like a robot in the kitchen to be like constantly restocking when I'm not there.
That would be cool.
That would be super cool, yeah, because like it's
cleaning
kind of
up and everything.
Yeah, wiping the counters, doing any like those little tasks, checking the printers, stuff that sometimes it's easy to like go over your head if you got a busy day.
That is true.
But those little tasks, like having a mini robot to help me with.
How do you feel about like, and I've been asking people this question lately because I think it's more and more like relevant.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about like the humanoids, I think that's what they're called, or just robots in general that can do things like that, clean and like, cook and
They scare me a little.
Yeah.
Like me and my sister, we always talk about that we're very nice to AI because we're nervous like one day something's gonna happen out and we're like, hey, we've always been nice.
That's so funny because I catch myself. I'm like, when ChatGPT, like if I'm talking or whatever, I'm like, please.
Yes, thank
do
you
this.
so much.
Thank you.
Because I'm like a little nervous. But I've seen those videos of the robots, and right now,
Yeah.
like, I think they're cool. I think they're funny. They don't scare me because
Yeah.
I've seen them kind of doing simple tasks and they'll like
Yeah.
spaz out
Yeah.
and fall on the floor. So it doesn't scare me right now, but I don't know. Maybe my answer will change when I'm like 50.
All right. So how do you feel about flying cars?
Flying anything scares me.
Oh,
I'm
really?
deathly afraid of heights. Like,
Ah.
I freak out. Roller coasters I can't do. Planes
Wow.
freak me out. So a flying car would be absolute no for me.
So what about like, all right, so if you're not an actual like height, what if you were in like VR? Would that freak you out if you were
Well, I
like?
actually have a VR headset. I recently got one.
Okay, how do you like it? I did too.
Oh my gosh, it scares me. Like I did the Grand Canyon thing and I freaked out. And then I did this one where you're like swimming with sharks.
That sounds
And
crazy.
I like turned my head and there was like a huge, oh my gosh.
All right, so due to some technical difficulties, the second half of Ava's interview got cut out, but we do intend on doing a second pass through and interviewing her again. Make sure you guys check out all of our shorts and our reels and everything else, and the long form content is coming. And stay tuned for a bunch more interviews. Thanks, and appreciate you for watching Tech Talks.